Oh, there it is. I'm gonna move this table. Okay. Should our legs be on here? It feels really uncomfortable.
Can't wait to see how
So you're crushing the alien. Happy Halloween! For this week's video, even though although Halloween is canceled in 2020, just like everything else this year, I thought it would be fun to do a little how to cook a pumpkin pie video because I have my good friend Lahaina here.
Hi.
Hi. She's really good at baking, and if you remember in my first YouTube video, link here somewhere, she brought her homemade pumpkin pie and it was the best pie I had ever tasted. So today she's gonna teach us how to make it. Halloween is not canceled yet, everyone.
So it's a pumpkin chiffon pie. I made it gluten-free because I do have a wheat allergy, so I changed the crust from like a traditional graham cracker crust to one that has ginger cookies and something similar to like a golden Oreo.
Is it vegan?
It's not vegan, no.
But it's gluten-free, so it's sort of guilt-free.
Not really.
Not really. It's okay. Let's get started.
For any pie, you always have to start with the crust. So we're gonna start by combining a few ingredients, like I mentioned, some gluten-free cookies, and we'll show you the rest.
To make the crust, we're gonna use melted butter, sugar, ginger cookies, and vanilla sandwich cookies. I think we should take our legs off the table. Have some manners.
We're gonna use 10 golden Oreos, but these are gluten-free. They're just vanilla sandwich cookies. So we'll stick in the food processor and make it into a crumb.
Oh, wow.
Now we're gonna mix everything together, but first, go ahead and spray our pan with avocado oil spray. Now we'll go ahead and mix all our cookies together with some melted butter. Then we're gonna mix it all together. Now, lastly, you're gonna wanna add some sugar. All right, and then go ahead and pour it into here. So now we're gonna press this into the pie pan. And while you're making the crust, don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So we're gonna stick this in the oven that we preheated at 350 degrees.
Okay, here I go. Okay, I'm just gonna get through this part.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's hot. Okay, I just don't want my alien on fire. Oh my God, okay.
And then when it's in there, you're gonna wait till it's well binded or slightly browned.
Ready for my close-up. So now that is in the oven, 8 to 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at this, I'm so inflated right now. Okay, what's next?
So we're gonna make the filling next.
For the filling and topping, we need egg yolks, egg whites, pumpkin spice, sour cream, pumpkin puree, sugar, milk, heavy cream, and gelatin.
Go ahead and pass in the egg yolks, the white sugar, and the pumpkin spice. 2 packets of gelatin, and lastly, the milk. We're gonna whisk all of these together, and then we're gonna end up putting it on the stove. So you're probably gonna wanna take off your costume. It's a little dangerous for us to be standing at the stove,
Okay.
dressed as giant flammable aliens.
Well, we're not aliens, we're being abducted by aliens.
Right, that's true, but still.
Lahaina's obsessed with aliens.
I love aliens.
So I was at a Halloween store 2 years ago and I was trying to pick out an outfit. Found this costume and sent it to her as a joke.
I said, buy it. And she's like, it's $80. And I said, I don't care, buy it.
It's not cheap. And you were like, buy it.
I was the biggest hit at a party. And then Karen decided she too wanted to also be the biggest hit at the party. And now we have matching costumes.
Twinsy.
But yeah, I think we have to take it off, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. Have to be careful with this. Ah, it's deflating.
So we're gonna put our oven at medium heat. I'm gonna pour in our egg yolk, milk, sugar, pumpkin spice mixture. And we're gonna stir it on the stove for about 5 minutes. We don't wanna bring it to a boil. So the pumpkin pie filling is 2 components. It's mixing the pumpkin and the mixture we made on the stove with meringue. The meringue, we're gonna slowly fold it in, but first to make the meringue, we need to use egg whites and sugar, and we have to beat it until stiff peaks form, and I'll show you what that means. So go ahead and mix the two things in. This takes a long time. This will probably be like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Let me just check on our mixture here. Once this is thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, we're gonna need to incorporate it into our pumpkin puree.
It's an avalanche.
And then once it's fully incorporated, we're gonna let it sit and cool for about 10 minutes. And let's go check on our meringue.
So how do we know when it's done?
So stiff peaks is when the yolk is really stiff. So see how it's kind of wobbling and it didn't hold its form when I picked it up?
Soft, yeah.
So this isn't ready yet. We're almost there. All right, so now you can see it's a stiff peak. So see how the tip is holding its form? So when we pick up, it doesn't wobble, right? So that's how you beat a meringue to a stiff peak. So now we're gonna fold this into our pumpkin puree mixture. But we need to use our KitchenAid, the mixing bowl, to make the final component of the pie, which is the whipped topping. So we'll just move the meringue over for 1 minute. Still waiting for the pumpkin mixture to cool a little bit before incorporating the meringue, because we don't want to incorporate anything that's too warm, otherwise it'll flatten the meringue. So we're gonna skip to the last part of the pie, which is the sour cream whipped cream topping.
It is whipped cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's whipped cream, but we mix a little bit of sour cream just for like a tanginess.
Okay.
So this is heavy cream. I want you to put it in the mixer. So we're gonna mix this not until stiff peaks. If it mixes till stiff peaks, you're gonna get butter. So you wanna mix it till medium peaks. So now we have it to medium peaks. We're going to wanna sweeten it with a little bit of sugar. And then to give it a nice tanginess, we're gonna add just a little bit of sour cream. And because we don't wanna over-churn the whipped cream, just go ahead and stir it with a spoon. Why don't you taste it?
Cheers.
Cheers. So now we're gonna incorporate it with our stiff peaks meringue.
Okay. It smells so good though.
We're gonna wanna fold it.
Okay.
Meaning we're just really gonna gently mix it together. We don't want to lose the integrity of the meringue because that's what gives it that fluffy texture. Once this is fully incorporated, we're gonna pour it into our crust, then layer it with our whipped cream, and then let it sit in the fridge to stiffen. And so because there's gelatin in here, that's what's gonna make it harder when it sits.
The gelatin?
We have our pre-made crust, which by this point is already cooled. We don't wanna pour it into a hot crust, so if you time the baking wrong where you made your crust a little later, let it cool first, because again, it'll compromise the integrity of the meringue if it's hot. It's so much easier now that we don't have our costumes on.
That's so true. Wow, it's beautiful.
Then last but not least, we'll add our whipped topping. And I think Karen actually brought something special to top the pie with.
I did. Wait, okay, I'll bring it. Okay. Oh no. I got this. Oh my god, it's supposed to look like that. But mine looks like that. Why does it look like that? Oh, it doesn't have a face. No. Wait, that's really weird. Oh, that's so untypical.
Karen was really excited about it. She went to 4 different stores for some Halloween themed decorations, but since Halloween's canceled, there's nothing around.
I went to 4 different stores. I thought maybe sprinkles with like bats and pumpkins would look cute. Nobody.
So this is our decoration for a beautiful chiffon pie.
I also thought that it would be smaller and that there would be more than one. But there's only one, so it'll be like an accent piece.
We can just put the whipped cream on top of it.
You're right.
Just cover it. It's a surprise for anyone with a peanut allergy.
So put this on?
Yeah, so we're gonna pour on our whipped cream. When I don't have something really special like a melted blob of Reese's, I dust it with cinnamon.
Does this look aesthetic or?
Yeah, it's aesthetic.
Okay, wait.
So now we're gonna just dust a little bit of cinnamon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, just like your Reese's.
Ready for the finishing touch?
We worked so hard to make this pie.
Here it is.
Bam!
Bam!
And now we just stick it in the fridge for at least 5 hours, ideally overnight. And you're gonna see it's gonna set really nicely because like I said, the gelatin's gonna hold the pie together. So when you cut into it, it's not gonna just spread everywhere.
Does that mean that I can't eat this right now?
You can't, unless, no, you can't.
Wait, can I bake it? What if I bake it? What if I put it in the oven?
No, don't do that either.
Wait, really?
Yeah, just let it to the fridge. That's the end.
Oh no! We're back! Oh my goodness. Oh my legs. Oh no, the pie! Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching us make this pie that we cannot eat. Giffen, hi, come here. Do you think I can hold him?
Yeah, but he might deflate your costume with his claws.
Okay, he doesn't want to. Just kidding. Sorry, Giffen. Perhaps I will insert a video of us eating it from our first video. Take 2.
Reset to 1.
Reset to 1. I even did my nails lime green.
To match.
Yeah.
So did I actually, but not
Oh, you
lime.
did? Oh, yeah. Okay. Twins. Wait, did you see that I got all dressed up for this?
I know, I was confused.
Yeah. Well, don't you think that if you got abducted by aliens, they would have like a welcoming party for you?
Ideally, yeah. But I imagine them doing my makeup on the way to the party for me.
You think they would do that for you?
Of course, yeah, why not? They're really, like, generous people.
Generous aliens. She actually believes in all of this. That's the scary part. I'm ready to be abducted into this galactic party. Are you listening?
Hopefully they watch YouTube.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.